Hello there, my name is Caleb Kent, and today I'm going to be going over my top 10 hotels that I've stayed at in my entire life. I've had the privilege of going to a bunch of different places around the US, mostly around California, but I loved every second that I've spent my time at each one of these hotels. I've stayed at a lot of hotels, as you might have noticed in my last video, because it was a comedy skit, and I showed all the card keys that I kept it over the years, but now I'm actually going to go over a list of my favorite ones. And without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10, Hyatt Regency San Francisco, located in San Francisco, California. This hotel is located adjacent to the ferry and the Bay Bridge. This hotel is very beautiful. It's very luxurious, very modern. I mean, a lot of the hotels on this list are luxurious. But anyway, this one is just, there's no way to describe it. The atrium is wide, and the way they designed it inside is very unique, and it's very complicated, and it looks beautiful inside, especially the fact that they have elevators that you can see out of as you're going up, and it's really beautiful. The rooms are also really nice. They are some of the best that I've stayed at because I like the feel that it has. I like the vibes it gives, and especially not considered the views you get. Some of them I've stayed at this hotel twice, so I've gotten a room with the balcony on the first time, but on the next one I've just gotten a view of the city. But either way, it looks amazing, and I highly recommend staying at this hotel if you can. But honestly, it's not the best hotel in San Francisco that I stayed at, which I'm going to get to later in this video. But anyway, let's move on. Number 9, Bally's Lake Tahoe, located at State Line, Nevada. This was known as Montbleu, but has now changed the name to Bally's. Now, this hotel, it was a really great experience. It's located right by the California and Nevada state line, hence this name, State Line in Nevada. And it's not too far away from the water. You can literally see the water from your room if you're lucky. But this is a really good hotel. It is very luxurious. It's a casino hotel, but I think it's very beautiful. The pool is, it feels warm. I like the rock work and the waterfall it has. It looks great all around. The rooms are especially amazing. They are very luxurious. Not as luxurious as the ones that you're seeing right now. I had like the more standard rooms, but that is how nice they can be sometimes. The bathroom, oh yeah, no, that's always going to be really nice, and I'm glad that Montbleu or Bally's, whatever you want to call it, decided to give it the design that it has. And I really recommend everyone staying here at this hotel if they can. But with that being said, it's not the best hotel I've stayed at in Tahoe area, but that doesn't matter. I still think it's good. Let's move on. Number 8, Hilton San Francisco Union Square, located in San Francisco, California. Located in the hub vicinity of Union Square, this thing is massive. It has like about 44 stories, I believe, and it has a total of 1,919 rooms. That's almost 2,000, so this thing is huge. It is very luxurious. You get great city views depending on where you are and how high you are up. And this thing, the rooms give off a very nice vibe. It's very comforting. It's very city-like, and it's very modern. I like the way it feels, and I can guarantee you won't have a bad experience here. I can guarantee that. So the first time I came here, we got a 2-bedroom room located on the 19th floor, and it was a really nice view, especially at nighttime. But the second time I went there, I went with my friend and my dad, and we got a 2-bedroom room on the 34th floor, and it was a balcony. This thing is insane. Like, we're like 34 stories up there, and you can see like most of the city around you, especially at nighttime, and you're standing out there. It is crazy. And it was very beautiful, and I loved every minute of that second visit. I haven't been in the pool, but it looks cool if I ever go back there, which I plan on doing. And there's also a lounge at the very top of the building. I haven't been up there, and I'm kind of sad that I haven't, despite staying at this place 2 times. But it doesn't matter. I plan on coming here again. I plan on eating at that lounge, and I really recommend everyone staying here. And it's actually not that expensive most nights compared to all the other hotels. So yeah, definitely check this place out if you can. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Number 7, Grand Hyatt San Francisco, located in San Francisco, California. Yet another San Francisco hotel. Don't worry, there's only one more after this. But the point is, this hotel is great. It's tall, it's modern, it's very lavish, and It's a great candidate for all the hotels. So the difference with this hotel and the Hilton in San Francisco Union Square is that this one is literally in the hub, like in the heart of Union Square, like right next to where all the big shops are and everything. And on top of that, the Hilton rooms are great, but this one's better. They're more lavish and they're more designing and stuff in here. Can't tell this from the website or the images, but the blackout drapes on a wall and you press them and they just go down. You have to do it remotely. You don't just manually close it. It's really cool. It was confusing, but it's cool. And let's not forget the views you get. They're amazing. Even though this has a lot of the qualities of the Hilton, this one is better. Number 6, Four Seasons Hotel San Francisco at Embarcadero, located in San Francisco, California. This hotel is great. This hotel has the top 11 floors of a skyrise building, and it's on floors 39 to 48. And I got on 40, but still, it was pretty tall, and the views were amazing. And you're right next to the financial tower, and you're quite a close distance to the Salesforce Tower, the tallest tower in the city. Now, the experience I had is outdated because a year back or so, they updated the hotel, and when I stayed there, it was known as the Loews Regency Hotel. It was not known as the Four Seasons, but they changed it with the upgraded rooms. With that being said, my experience back then was still great. It was still elegant, it was still modern. It was the first 5-star hotel I've ever stayed at, and I think it was a great start to that 5-star industry. I really recommend everyone try this hotel out now, even though it's now upgraded. My experience was different because it was different back then and it wasn't upgraded, but it was still really great. So that kind of makes me wonder what this hotel was like now. So this is definitely the best hotel in San Francisco that I've ever stayed at, and I recommend every one of you try it if you can. Now we're really getting into the good ones. Number 5 is Marriott Grand Residence Club, Lake Tahoe, located in South Lake Tahoe, California. I love this hotel. This is a childhood favorite. You know why? I've grown up with staying at this hotel multiple times. Later, as we've visited more, I wanted to go around to see some of the other hotels, and also it's just gotten more expensive over the years. We've had the opportunity to stay in this hotel a lot when I was younger because of deals and people that we knew that lend us rooms. This hotel is awesome. I've stayed in plenty of suites in this place. I've stayed in just standard rooms. This thing is great. It's right next to Heavenly Village. Very beautiful place. It's in a great location, but more importantly, this hotel has the Tahoe feel. I don't think you're gonna find a hotel that is gonna capture that Tahoe feel than this one. You need to say this. This place is the rooms are very nice. They're very lodgy, they're very homey, they're very cozy, and they just make you feel at home with Tahoe while also making sure you still feel like you're on vacation. And the shops all around, and the pool is amazing. Tahoe is known for being cold, but the pool is heated, and that's what makes it great. And you're right next to the mountain, especially when it snows. Oh my god, that is just amazing. You need to go to this place as soon as possible. It kind of sucks and I'm far away from it, but I'm going to visit it back one day. Number 4, Dream Inn Santa Cruz, located in Santa Cruz, California. This hotel is just outright amazing. It's right by the water. Every room faces the water, and every room has a balcony. And every room is beach themed. It looks great. It's very modern, like a lot of hotels on this list. But more importantly, it has the beach feel, and it has the Santa Cruz feel to it. And you're literally walking distance to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, a very famous boardwalk park, walking distance. And it has a great restaurant with it. The food's amazing. You get in-service dining in your room if you can. And it's the same menu as the restaurant inside, but it's still really great. It's a great place to just sit out on your balcony and just enjoy the view. The pool is actually really nice too. It's just a great experience, and I think everyone should try it at some point in their life. And not to mention, you have private access to the beach. Number 3, Hyatt Regency Maui Resort and Spa, located in Lahaina, Hawaii. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But This is a luxurious hotel. I realize I'm reusing words a lot, but that's just what it is. It's right by the water, just like the Dream Inn, but this one is bigger. It's Hawaii. This thing is just amazing. All the rooms have balconies, and unfortunately, not all of them have direct views to the ocean. At least you have the ocean in your sight a little bit. It's a really great area. The one I had was on the side, so on the side you saw the ocean, but on the other side you saw the area around it, and it was still really pretty, and you got to see the other buildings. But I love this place. I stayed in the big building, and that thing had an atrium, and that thing is so pretty. And on top of that, there are animals around that, and this pool is amazing. It's a waterfall, it's rock work, and then there's like 5 different restaurants around this entire resort, and they got good burgers, they got some sushi. It was just all great, and I love the rooms. They were very nice. I like the balconies with it. I like balcony rooms, and it was just a great experience. And also, you can't really tell in the image, but the bathroom mirror has a clock in it, which is really cool. I recommend everybody staying here if they ever go to Maui. Oh, and did I mention that they have another pool on the other side for kids, and it has a water slide, has private beach access, it has a luau, and it also has a breakfast restaurant that you can reserve where you sit out and you watch animals around a pond, and it's beautiful. Number 2, Playa Grande Resort and Grand Spa, located in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. This hotel is just outright outstanding. The layout is really creative. It's almost like a trench, like a V-shaped kind of layout, or at least for the big part. If you go in like the luxury villas, they're like on the other side, and they're like raised a bit, so you're in the mountains and you can see everything more. But if you're in the section that I stayed at, it was just more where all the main pools are. The pools are one of the most coolest things. It's like a 2-level one for the kids, like up 1 level, and then it's like kind of like a waterfall down to another one. I did jump off of into the lower one. I wasn't supposed to do that according to the signs, but I still did it. I was 10 years old. What do you expect me to do? But it was still amazing. The restaurants around are really cool, and the smoothies, they have some of the best smoothies ever. Rooms are also really nice. They're very Mexico feeling and tropical, and it's really nice. And then outside, it's just amazing. The rooms are really sick. And the beach, the private beach, the waves are too dangerous for you to go in because then it would just swoop you and you wouldn't be able to get out. But you are nearby the city and the Vicinity and all the shops, so you can definitely take a short water taxi over to the other beaches. But it's still really a good place. It's definitely the best beach hotel I've ever stayed at. Number 1, Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, located in Anaheim, California. Okay, so you might be looking at me like, what? This is your number 1 hotel out of all the one you just listed. I can see where you're coming from, but this is just my opinion. And second, this hotel really is great. I mean, it does help that it is in Disneyland. You're right. You're right next to Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, and it houses a lot of the shops of downtown Disney, so it really does give you the Disney kind of vacation feel when you're staying there. And you get early entry to Disneyland or Disney's California Adventure, depending on what day it is. But I really think this is a great hotel. I mean, the pool is amazing, so that does help. And don't worry, there's a spa for adults and teenagers, and you can watch the fireworks from that spa if you get in it at the right time. And it does help that this hotel does have private access to Disney California Adventure. But this hotel really is great. I mean, the lobby is just very decorative, and the rooms, I stayed here in 2018, so this is just when they finished redecorating all the new rooms, and it looked great. I love the lighting system around the entire room that you could do with the dimmers, and this thing just had a feel to it that I just can't describe. And I really recommend everyone stay here if you're going to Disney for the first time. But what can I say? I'm just a Disney guy, so I can't really say much. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you would check out some of my other stuff, because I do more than just this. This was actually the first type of one of these videos, these top 10 videos. So I guess I'll see you next time if you're going to subscribe. You don't have to, but I'd be really appreciative. Anyway, goodbye.